everybody, and welcome back to the JK Podcast. I'm Ken O'Connor.
I'm Josh Brandon.
And this is the only podcast where Ken and Josh agree that Windows 10 is the best and only operating system.
Oh, yeah.
J-fucking-K.
I mean, it's legal now everywhere, but I really don't want to do that.
What? wait.
Wow.
That's the funniest thing you said the entire night.
Well, the thing is, though, for everyone listening, this is the first thing you've heard out of me the whole night, so I guess I can't get... it's only going to go downhill from here.
It's only downhill from here.
Well...
I was going to make a JFK...
I guess I'm done here.
I was going to make a JFK, reference, but that blows mine out of the water.
Good president, though.
He was excellent. Welcome to the JK Podcast. This is episode 15. Me and Josh are currently recording on July 20th at 11:27 at night. Joshy, how you doing?
Doing pretty good, Ken. A little tired. Been a long day.
Yeah.
But, you know.
To pull back...
How you doing?
I'm doing very well, thanks.
Now pull back the curtains, man.
I'm pulling it wide open. Ah, the light! Me and Josh, we recorded the 3-Star Dragon Ball Buddies, our Dragon Ball Super podcast, right before this.
Hold on. Don't just gloss.
No, we'll talk about it in a bit. I'm pulling. The curtains are pulled back. Look at that.
I thought they were pulled back all the way, man.
They are fine. We worked all day.
I see light through the blinds or windows. And it's not even light outside.
Don't go towards
I don't know what you did.
Don't go towards the light. It's not natural.
Seriously. All right. Anyway.
We worked all day. We came home. We recorded the 3-Star Dragon Ball Buddies. We took a quick break so Josh could watch some Gravity Falls. We came back. Me and Josh fought about Microsoft and Apple and other things for about 40 minutes straight. And now we're officially starting the podcast, and it's 11:30 at night almost.
And we got work tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
Double T in the morning.
Double T in the morning.
Okay.
So, welcome to the JK Podcast. We didn't have an episode last week, technically, but oh well.
That?
Yeah. Because
I think we were riding the high of our high viewership
on Gravity Falls.
Which, thank you, everyone out there.
Yes,
so,
thank you all for watching our Gravity Falls episode. That did very, very well. I think it's the highest view count we've had in an episode so far.
Glad you guys liked it. Either that or it was so bad that you're like, yo, check this out.
I'm looking at the statistics. People stayed through for quite a while, so.
Yeah, so hopefully you guys are back and listening to this now. So thank you very much.
And if you're not, screw you.
Yeah. But we're not focusing on one thing today. So
yeah, we have a lot to discuss. Actually,
a lot of just different spread out things. So hopefully that's still just as interesting.
Mm-hmm.
But also, this is what I was getting at before. Can we take the time to then do that plug of the other show?
Yes. Go ahead.
So we have the other podcast, which Ken alluded to, which we must have stated at some other point. Which I know we did actually.
Yeah, I'm sure we have.
We have this other podcast with our buddy Fong, and it is called the 3-Star Dragon Ball Buddies. And which, if you're a frequent viewer of this podcast, I said that a while back.
Yes, you did.
Now, that's us talking about Dragon Ball Super, the new Dragon Ball series, or I don't know how to describe it. It's the new there was Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball GT. Now there's Dragon Ball Super, which is the continuation of the story from where Dragon Ball Z left off. So basically, we talk about that, and since it's brand new, it's fresh, and we do the podcast every week. The episodes come out every week, so we just keep reviewing the episodes, talking about it, so it's up to date, it's fresh. And if you guys keep up with that, maybe you like the commentary afterwards on the episodes from us.
Yeah, really, it's just the three of us. We're all big Dragon Ball fans. We watch the episode, we get on the podcast, we talk about the episode, break it down, and we go home and have a good night. That's pretty much it.
So it's located on the same channel.
Yep.
On YouTube. If you're listening anywhere else, it's on YouTube only right now for that podcast.
I'll try to get it onto iTunes at some point. Just iTunes is a pain.
So you can find it on the Kind King 01 channel on YouTube. And yeah, that's it on that. So you can check that out also every week.
Yeah.
That's it.
Good plug, Joshy. Good plug.
Thank you.
Have you been playing a game this week, sir?
All right. So, well, that would bridge into my Pokemon news section. So I'll save it a little bit, but I've been playing a little bit of Pokemon X.
Nice.
As always, there's some sort of hint of League of Legends, though there were problems with my Wi-Fi this week, so less than normal.
Aw.
Not as desired, but I did play, well, between this and last time we recorded, I did also play actually some Mario Kart 8.
Nice.
And some Super Smash for Wii U.
With the DLC for each of them?
No, are you kidding?
Why are you on a roll tonight? That was perfect timing, too. No, are you kidding me?
Let's see, what else changed in between then? Did I mention I got a PSP Go?
You did.
So I have that.
Have you gotten any like PSP games for it, or?
Well, it came with some. So I played a little bit of Little Big Planet.
How was that?
It was okay.
Yeah, I thought as much.
Yeah, so that was actually depressing.
Like I love Little Big Planet, but really only the console ones, or like the ones that are like ooh, ah, ooh.
Yeah, so that was actually a little depressing there. Let's see, other games. I don't know, not much actually.
You and me played a little bit of Cook Serve Delicious.
Oh, that stuff. Oh, I can talk about. Very nice segue, Kenneth.
You're welcome.
Not segue, but redirection from my misdirection. Okay, so Steam wise, I caved in after we played Cook Serve Delicious, or as I like to say sometimes, Cook Serve to Kenneth.
I like that better.
I was like, oh, this is pretty fun. And I felt that I was pretty good at it. So I was like, you know what? Fine, I'll buy it. And because I was out, I wasn't home this weekend, and I don't have really great Wi-Fi. So I'm like, I don't know what to play on my computer. So I ended up buying that. Got pretty far, actually. You know what I realized? We never had a 1-star restaurant.
We never did. Yeah, we were earning our 1-star.
A 1-star. I read that wrong.
Which I was playing a little bit. I'm up to the last day, so we can unlock the 1-star together on the episode.
Okay, I'm like halfway through to getting the 2-star one at the moment, but nice. I haven't played in like a day or so. But I bought all the complicated stuff, so I'm just going crazy and making a ton of money, but going through so much heartache the whole time. Like
I can't wait to see you like when you come back on the show and you just like Jedi master everything.
I've got like upgraded soup. I've got upgraded. I have coffee. I have champagne.
I like the upgraded thing. Like you go to a restaurant. Hey, ma'am, do you have the lasagna? We do. Is it upgraded? It is. Thank God. I'll take the upgraded lasagna.
Yeah, because like, okay, so for the soup and for champagne, for example, those two very pricey items to buy, first of all, when you have to unlock them, they sell for $8 initially each. I think so, yeah. And when you upgrade them, they turn to 15 per.
Damn.
So it becomes a lot in a hurry. That's why I think it'd be funny as someone goes to the restaurant one day, be like, "How did this go from 8 to 15?"
We added a fancy cup. This is a silver plastic cup. The last one I got was a red plastic cup. Exactly.
You know what? You might be right. I think it's worth it.
It's the Mr. Krabs mentality.
Yeah, But yeah, so it's actually a really fun game. Very stressful, depending on what food you make.
Mm-hmm.
But also, bigger thing, now it just ended actually. But on Humble Bundle, I meant to tell you this. They had Game Developer Bundle.
Oh yeah, the Game Jam thing.
I don't know about Game Jam, but I'd never used Humble Bundle before. You guys should if you haven't.
Oh no, there's still 14 minutes left.
Oh.
14 hours left. The Humble Game Making Bundle.
Yeah.
Oh, Joshy.
I bought it. I bought the whole entire thing for $12. And, you know, I forgot. I hinted at it to you. I said I had this really good idea for a game a while back. I did part of it for a video game design class that I took at Stony Brook. And they had that program that was initially a hacked one that a guy in my group, we had to make it using some sort of program. He's like, I could just download this thing. I'm like, all right, whatever. So we got a hacked one and we did it. I bought the legit one of that along with whatever else they gave me. I haven't even looked at half the stuff that's in that Humble Bundle. I have
It's a lot of stuff. Wow.
Oh, I know. And it's all game developer stuff. It's insane. You would really like to just mess around with it.
Should I get it?
I did it.
Okay, I'm buying it now.
The fact that I did it, that means you should buy it.
Yep, doing it now. 1 second. Pay what you want. I'll pay the minimum, thank you.
12 buckaroons.
11.19.
No.
No, 12 to get the... Okay, I saw it.
Yeah. I don't know if the ones at 12 are necessarily worth it, but I was like, you know what? For less than $1 more than what I initially wanted, fine. But, yeah, so if you somehow get to listen to this before it's over, you should do that. It's a game developer bundle. It's got a ton of stuff. The program I'm talking about is RPG Maker 15.
That's going to be I know that one a lot.
The thing is, my game that I want to do doesn't really have a battle system, so it might not actually be the best system for me to do it on, but it's a very cool platform to make games on. I've used it before.
Well, it's funny, when we played To the Moon, that was made in RPG Maker.
No, and I did state that. I said that looks very familiar, like I know what that's from and stuff like that, because I've used it myself. I know the stuff that they were using. They did a fantastic job, though.
Oh, they really did. That game is...
I'll keep praising that game. That was a great game. And, like, since I know the software and stuff, they did such a great job of using the software.
We need to play the sequel. We never played the sequel yet.
Sure. Let's do it.
Yeah, it's a lot shorter and like not as good as To the Moon, apparently.
Okay.
But it's still like it's the bridge into like their next true sequel, apparently.
Okay.
Yeah,
So it's a really great piece of software, Ken. And included in that bundle, you'll get the add-on to it called the Luna Edition or something. I don't know exactly what that gives you, but it's other stuff to it. But anyway, tons of other stuff. Humble Bundle, really good if they have what you like. If not, then wait a week or something. See what they got next week. Yeah, so interesting on the game development front. I honestly will be looking into which software I downloaded from there and see which one fits my idea best, because I was brainstorming this weekend.
Yeah.
And I also looked into how you would get your game on something and like on an actual store. So they do there's a Steam green light thing. You ever hear that?
Yeah.
So I actually, if and when I get it done, well, not if, when I get it done, I will be submitting it to the Steam Greenlight thing.
Very cool.
I don't have any sort of timetable because I don't know what program I'm going to use yet, but look out for it, Ken.
I will. We will play it on like a Steam. Make the game, and me and Pete will play it.
Oh God, you guys are going to bash me for my game.
As long as it's not bad writing, I'll be fine. Again, mechanics of a game don't matter much to me if the writing saves the game.
Yeah, you'll like the concept. Okay. It's your type of game.
I look forward to it then. I just bought the Steam thing. I'm downloading them all now.
Okay, I didn't download them all. I just downloaded the RPG Maker. But I mean, once you have the link,
I'm attaching them all to my Steam account, basically.
Yeah. But anyway, so just to finish on the Humble Bundle, great thing, etc. That was the last thing I believe that I did this week as related to games. Yeah. So what about you, Ken?
Not too much recently. A little bit of Binding of Isaac. I'm still clocking away at that.
Wait. Did you see the other night? I was already on Steam playing Cook Serve Delicious, and I saw you come online saying playing Binding of Isaac Rebirth.
Yes.
Did you see that I was on?
No, because unless you were playing the same game, it wouldn't tell me you were on.
You didn't check your friends list?
No, I checked who's playing Binding of Isaac when I log on.
Fine.
Yeah.
But I saw you come online.
I'm still clocking away.
He's not telling a lie, everyone. He did play Binding of Isaac.
Yeah, I'm still clocking away at that. I have 7 achievements left. I have about 2 months until the expansion comes out. So I'm trying to beat the game 100% by then. So I have time, but I'm at
Good luck.
I'm at the really, really hard parts right now.
Yeah, so, I wouldn't even know, but good luck.
Thank you. And it's interesting, too, because it comes out this week on Wii U and 3DS.
And you said you're buying it.
Yep.
But it's the same thing.
Yep.
Okay.
But it's going to be handheld. It'll be nice. It'll be nice to just have it with me. Because that's a game where you can quickly open it up, clear a couple rooms, and then close it up.
That I'll give it to you. And that's very true.
I've been underusing my 3DS a lot lately, and this will give me a purpose carry it again.
Well, after you hear my news on Pokemon, it might give you a little bit of an interest.
Okay.
At least for a few days.
Hold your horses there, Sparky.
Or one day.
We're about to connect this to Pokemon, so don't worry.
Oh yeah?
I also started a Pokemon Silver Nuzlocke.
Really?
Well,
no, I'm kidding.
Shut up.
You completely disregarded my comment when you wrote Togepi.
No, I didn't.
Wait, are you naming?
I'm naming Togepi Yudo. It's a baby.
Oh, that's genius.
I know. Okay, so anyway, I started a Nuzlocke. This is my first Nuzlocke challenge ever. The original Pokemon Silver. I'm doing an episode a day up on my YouTube channel, KindKing01, which you should be watching. You should be on the page right now if you're listening to this, most likely. And I'm only 3 episodes in as of this recording. 4th one goes up tomorrow. Haven't lost any Pokemon yet. I have Amber the Cyndaquil, Nikki the Rattata, and Haley the Hoot Hoot. Yep. And no loss yet. But I plan to when I do lose a Pokemon, I'm gonna make it really slow down.
Oh my god! Wait! Can you do a montage of that Pokemon fighting in battle?
That's what I'm doing.
Oh my god!
I started gathering clips for when it happens.
Oh my god! Yes.
And I'm gonna play either the sad music from Pokemon, like the Bye Bye Butterfree music.
Yes.
Or something just else sad, dun-dun-dun.
Oh my god, you gotta capture... That's funny, that's ironic actually. No pun intended. You gotta capture the moment that you captured the Pokemon. You show a very close zoom in on the Pokeball closing with the little clink or whatever.
And then it goes black and white and fades out to turn. No, I'm gonna be doing that, so don't worry.
Oh my god. Again, wow, I'm actually very much looking forward to that.
3 episodes in, I haven't lost anyone yet, and I have no badges yet or anything like that. You saw the layout I have on the side of the screen, right?
Yes.
Do you like it?
It's not bad. I mean, I've gotten the luxury of watching some of these people that just have people that do this for a job just do it for them, and they look really fancy with the way they set them up.
Well, yeah, all I did was I went into Google and typed in cardboard, felt, graveyard, and a silver background, and that's what I made the 4 corners out of.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying I've had the luxury of seeing top notch, whatever. But I think your layout definitely works. It looks good to me.
It works really well in a post editing setting too. Because I'm doing all the work behind the scenes and yada yada.
Yeah, so I think it looks good.
So Pokemon Silver, I'm really happy how the first 3 episodes turned out. So if you like Pokemon Silver and like a Nuzlocke challenge, be sure to check that baby out. Why don't you?
Yeah, man.
All right, Josh, talk about your Pokemon stuff. Let's get out of the games we're playing and go into your Pokemon news.
All right, so you know some of the stuff, but I'm going to save that.
Okay.
So, really quick mention to be, completely up to date. So this upcoming weekend, they just announced as of today or yesterday, technically, I don't know, whatever, within 24 hours, more or less. This weekend for, I believe, just Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, they're giving away another Diancie.
Yes, I did hear about that.
That's only for the weekend, which is very interesting that they're not really giving that much time.
Is there anything special about it, or?
Really not much. I think it comes with a rare candy.
Okay, that's not a big deal.
I don't know. But it's got the fancy moves with the whole Diamond Storm and then it's just got Moonblast and whatever. But
such a pretty move though.
Oh, Diamond Storm's fantastic.
Yeah.
But yes, they're giving that away this weekend, so if anyone's interested, look out for that. The bigger news is that there was the Hoopa event in Japan, and you get Hoopa in a Cherish Ball, as per
cool.
Usually what happens with events.
Yep.
But so of course I heard about this. I'm like, you know what? I got to turn on my Pokemon. I got to get my hands on one of these things. So I think I have like 3 of them now or something. The Japanese Cherish Ball Hoopa, and it's very nice. I have one that's untouched, I believe, and the other 2 are 5 IV, 6 IV.
Oh my god.
Looks fantastic. I haven't gotten the Unbound form yet just because I'm lazy and don't want to do it. But I just took it. I'm like, yep, stored it in the PC. Done.
Gimme.
But you got to be careful of some people that are like, oh my god, now that it's officially able to be traded and whatnot. Because that's the thing. You can trade it now, whatever you want. Some people then completely just gen their own Hoopa. They generate their own whatever. And you can tell it's fake, by the way, if it's named in English and everything. So if you're really looking for one, watch out for that. It's got to be a Japanese name. But yeah, so Hoopa's out. He's got those fancy moves like Hyperspace Hole or something like that.
Okay.
Very cool moves. Very cool animations, actually. Yes, everyone's going crazy, and now there's the whole debate of what tier does Hoopa belong in now that it's official, so everyone's going crazy. But it looks like Hoopa will land in OU.
Okay.
Which I thought was actually surprising, but we're going to see. It's kind of an ongoing test still. So for all you competitive battlers out there, look forward to it. Or even participate in the Smogon testing. I've always wanted to do that, actually. I just never... I get way too lazy.
I'm surprised you haven't. It seems like
right
up your alley.
Yeah, it'd be pretty cool. You get to give direct input, and you're part of the development of the tier lists. Anyway, so that's the biggest thing. That's why I think, hey, maybe turn on your Pokemon now and again. Go this weekend, get a free Diancie for doing nothing. And if you somehow can, get a hold of a Hoopa. Yeah, so for the other Pokemon news, rumors of Gen 7.
Yes!
Because in the Hoopa movie that's coming out, they also showed a trailer for the next Pokemon movie afterwards, which is coming out next year.
Mm-hmm.
And at the end, they showed this, first of all, gigantic figure, which seems like a form of Zygarde if you look at it.
A little bit. It has the hexagon thing going on.
If you look at some of the shapes, though, of its arms that come out, you can see how it belonged to Zygarde, like in his regular form that we see. I don't know. You can tell a little bit. But, so people are thinking, oh my god, second form of Zygarde or whatever. But the more excitement is that afterwards, in the Pokemon, like, I guess title of the movie, I'm not exactly sure. I didn't see the clip myself, but from what I heard, it's like they showed like the title of the movie or something. And this little creature from the back sticks its head out.
A little green creature with a red belly, 2 eyes, one eye really big and one eye really small.
Yeah. So some drawings have surfaced like this is what I saw, and they try and draw it down. So those aren't official, but the trailer is an official trailer. So there's obviously some new Pokemon that's coming out. So people are thinking it has to be a new gen because everyone looked at the coding of the Pokédex for Gen 6. People have looked at the files, and it's done.
Yeah, it stops after Volcanion.
So it has to be Gen 7, right?
I would assume so.
So it'll be very interesting because no one knows. But everyone's speculating, oh my god, it's Ghost and Dark type and whatever. And I don't know. So I'm not going to go crazy.
It has a double weakness against itself.
Yeah, you know. But
oh, no, that's Hoopa. Never mind. That's what I'm thinking of.
It's all good, man. But no one knows the typing, so sure, it could be a weakness to itself. I don't know.
Or it could be a new type altogether. Whoa.
It's a Ghost 2. I always thought that was what they sort of did when they had Conversion and then Conversion 2. I was so confused at what that meant.
Yes.
It was bizarre. Anyway, yeah, so Gen 7 on the rise.
I hope so.
And yeah. Also, what is this you're sending me?
These are just codes for Steam that I have extras of. It's for a game called Guns of Icarus Online. I'm just giving them to you.
The heck is that?
It's a free game, don't question about it. And that's the DLC and the soundtrack I'm giving you.
Interesting.
Extra stuff from the Humble Bundles. So don't pay attention. Just put those codes in later. Don't worry.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, so, I believe that's it for Pokemon news. That's been the biggest buzz going around.
One thing I want to mention real quick: the new cards are coming out soon.
That's true.
The Ancient Origins pack, which is in Japan, it's called Bandit Ring, and Ancient Origins has some amazing cards.
They did look nice.
Primal Groudon, Primal Kyogre, Mega Ampharos. Mega Ampharos?
Mega Ampharos is very dear to my heart.
Same here.
Not even, I've used him maybe once just for fun.
But in terms of what he means to, us personally.
Yes.
Yes. And they got Lugia, Giratina, the Reggies, so many, it seems like a jam-packed legendary, there are a lot of common cards, that's not surprising. Even the commons are, Unknowns, Baltoys, Inkays, stuff that's actually, decent.
I think their common cards look really cool though nowadays.
And ever since they started doing full card art,
it looks fantastic.
Even for common cards, it looks amazing.
That's what I'm saying. They don't look like common cards.
Have I told you what I'm going to start doing now? I go to cons and whatnot.
No.
I'm going to take doubles of all my Pokemon cards that I don't really need and put them in a set binder and take it to a con with me. Last year, I got Jessica Nigri to sign my Pikachu card because Pikachu was her first cosplay, yada yada. I'm gonna whenever I meet someone, I'm gonna say, "Here's a binder full of all my cards. Pick your favorite and sign it." I'm gonna get celebrity Pokemon cards.
Okay, I thought you were gonna do a trading thing, but
no,
okay.
No, well, trading comes hand in hand usually anyway, but just okay, I don't know, it's just something extra to do because
it gives you something to do.
I have so many double commons. It's what do I do with these? I have 30 Pikachus.
Yeah, I keep forgetting I forget what we reference on here and what we just talk about, whatever. But the whole, I know you'll remember it.
What?
Deals with Pokemon cards.
Okay.
At your old house.
Okay. Throwing them into the vent? Throwing them into the vent?
Not the vent, the fire.
Oh, that too. Yeah, not a smart move.
Here's the thing: we didn't just set the cards on fire. Do you remember the preparation?
No. What did we do? What did we do?
I wish I remembered the very specific. I can't remember if it was glue or tape, but.
I think it was tape. That sounds familiar.
We took pieces of blank printer paper and loose leaf, and we taped them to the piece of paper.
We did, didn't we? Oh,
then you think, it's creative. Maybe we made a picture or something. No.
Nope. Oh my god, that was so long ago.
And then we just threw it in the thing in your backyard.
In top of the chimney. Yeah, I regret that.
That was a good time.
Yeah, don't do that anymore. Because those cards were actually worth something, probably. It was all common stuff, though. I didn't throw like Charizards or anything like that. So those are freaking out. Right now, there's some guy who collects Pokemon cards who's having a fucking heart attack. He burned Pokemon cards with tape?
We didn't know what to do with all this money. So first, we tried burying it. And then we tried burning it. And then we just figured, we're just going to give it away to our customers again.
I'm getting back in line.
At that point, Mr. Krabs just dies.
His eyes explode or something like that. That's exactly.
I just figured that quote was very appropriate.
It's very appropriate, but yeah, don't burn your cards, kids.
Though I'll tell you, it's a very fond memory looking back at it. It's one of those like
stupid kid things that we did.
Yeah. But it was a bonding session.
Yeah, like you and Daniel trying to cut down all my trees in Animal Crossing.
Fantastic.
Ken, why don't you go inside the house and turn off your volume? Fuck you. All those trees will be gone so the acorns can't drop. It'll be perfect. Fuck you.
At least we didn't stomp your flowers.
That's worse. Cutting the trees is worse than stomping the flowers. Because trees take a while to grow back.
But flowers are flowers.
I know. You drop them, they're there.
Fair point.
The flowers are flowers. No shit.
Anyway, did you know, though, it is very true. They say it on anime and stuff a lot. Or maybe just quotes, actually. But, the whole, like, the best way to bond with someone, though, is over food.
Oh, I completely agree.
It's very true, actually. Yeah. I don't know. For some reason, I was just thinking about that today. Not like right now, but like...
Ken, I'm really hungry. Can we stop the podcast so I can go bond with someone and eat?
Yeah, Ken, I didn't mean bond with you. I mean bond with a random...
Yeah, that's what I got. Thank you.
Yeah. Anyway. Okay, the one other thing to close up on Pokemon, though, I forgot to mention.
Mm-hmm.
It's over now, actually, but today there was basically an entire maintenance on all Gen 6 games.
Okay.
All Gen 6 Pokemon games. I don't know if that's going to be a trend over the next week or so, but I heard they did it at one point very briefly, like last week. I don't know. I think they're trying to just patch up a few things, but it was pretty annoying because now that I got back on my game and I was getting Hoopa stuff, I was entering different giveaways and whatnot, and a lot of people do giveaways on like the GTS and whatnot.
Yeah.
And I couldn't connect, and I was getting upset. I'm like, oh,
you know how
my 6 IV Pokemon, come back to me.
You know how I feel about giveaways, so.
Oh, I know.
It's cheating.
Oh boy.
You're blatantly cheating.
I'm cheating. Cheat that way.
Cheat that way.
That's what I'm doing. No.
Speaking of cheating, Steven Universe, yo.
Wait, when did he cheat?
Not he. Okay, it'll make sense in a minute. Last week was the Steven Bomb, the third Steven Bomb, actually, which was called the Sardonyx arc.
Oh, I didn't even know they're arcs. I just watch it.
Well, Steven Bomb is when they do the whole like a new episode every week, every day kind of thing for a week. They've done that 3 times now. So this is the third of the 3 Steven Bombs. And that's what
they're explosive.
That's what they call, like, the people come out and say, yeah, this is Steven Bomb 3. And we a couple weeks ago we got the hint that this third Steven Bomb was going to be all about Sardonyx. And we didn't know what Sardonyx was or who she was or yada yada. But now the week is over. We've seen 5 episodes, and my God, it was 5 very good episodes.
Oh, they were fantastic.
So
except maybe 1 or 2, maybe one.
Maybe the Onion episode.
Yeah, but
because that was funny, kind of, but not really.
My boy Ronaldo, though.
Wait, let's go.
Oh, okay, fine.
Let's go one by one here.
Hold on. Wait, what was that site that you?
World of Steven Universe.
Linked me to World of. Wait, no. It would show up on my thing. What was it called?
What, with all the Steven Universe episodes?
Yeah.
World of Steven Universe.
What?
Just Google it.
That's weird. Oh no, it's the world, man.
Oh fuck, Jaja. See, with my app, my Mac knows when to. It doesn't matter how many words I put in; it knows what I'm looking for. Anyway, the first episode of the Steven Bomb was called "Cry for Help," and this is where we meet Sardonyx, who we find out is the fusion between Garnet and Pearl. What do you think of Sardonyx?
Wait a second. the heck did I watch? Wait a second. Let me go to this episode
Oh
list.
my god.
Why are the last 2 episodes looking completely foreign to me?
Oh my god.
Hold on.
You gotta be shitting me. I'm going to jump through this mic and kill you.
I watched Sworn to the Sword, Rising Tides, Crashing Skies, Keeping It Together, We Need to Talk, Chilted, whatever that is. I don't know.
Josh,
Cry for Help.
Those are from months ago.
Keystone Motel.
Okay.
And I watched Onion Friend.
Okay, you watched 3 out of the 5 episodes then.
Well, rip. Oh god.
Okay, well,
Keystone Motel.
I'm about to spoil 2 of them for you now, so get ready. So anyway, now first let's talk about the ones you have seen. Cry for Help was the first one.
Yeah.
That's where we meet Sardonyx for the first time.
Oh yeah.
Basically,
I like Sardonyx.
Okay, that's what I asked you. What'd you think of her?
Yeah. I like Sardonyx. I thought the episode, wait, was that the one where Steven was dreaming?
No, that's like months ago.
Oh, because that was hilarious.
Josh, I swear we talked about this.
When Pearl was dreaming,
oh my god,
she was picturing herself on Quartz's, whatever her name is,
Rose Quartz. I'm going to beat
her shoulder.
Yes,
and then it turns into Greg.
Yes.
Oh my god.
We've already talked about that.
Was great. I was dying.
We talked about that already.
They could see her dream.
Yes,
anyway.
we know.
So what was in this one? This is the one.
This is the one
where Pearl keeps wanting to destroy the thing that she can be Sardonyx again.
Set the stage a little bit better. Peridot is broadcasting on all signals from a gem tower. So the gems show up, and instead of risking turning to a Sugilite, because they can't pay Nicki Minaj more money, they transform into Sardonyx.
See, that was the thing. And when she changed at one point in the episode, I was curious. I was really curious. I'm like, is she going to have dialogue?
Nope. No dialogue. So
anyway,
to destroy the tower, they need someone who's really powerful but also really in control. So Garnet and Pearl fuse together into Sardonyx. And it's a really important moment because Pearl gets all teary-eyed and really, you want to fuse at me? Because we've kind of established in the gem universe, fusion is basically the equivalent of love making in a way. It's a very sexual, emotional bond. Yeah, it's a very, very important.
I mean, they don't outright say sexual. They say it's the closest bond that they can have.
Which in human terms is sex. So yes, it's basically their form of sex. But it's not though, because they have no gender either. So you can't call it sex, but that's basically what it is. And I say that because
at least the way Amethyst moves, I think it is. But yeah,
well, even them too. Did you see the way the way that Garnet held Pearl? It was very sexual.
Not even the holding part. Right before the holding part,
the kiss looking.
There was something. No,
throwing up into the air.
No, that Pearl was backing up.
Oh yeah, she was. This is a kids' TV show. Ken O'Connor.
When I was watching, I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah. But yeah, so Sardonyx, who is amazing.
It was like that carnival host, but a good one.
Yeah, a cool her whole outfit looked like a tuxedo suit kind of.
Yeah,
with the cummerbutton and everything like that. She was very game hosty, carnival, Vegas-y kind. She reminded me of a lot of magic stuff, like a magician. That's what it was, like a magician almost.
Yeah.
And it was funny at one part. Steven's you're very articulate, and then she spins on she spins on the axis of her torso, she can do a 360. And articulate reply. It means your word choice and also being able to spin on an axle.
Oh, so I didn't know that.
Neither did I. I looked it up later. So when she spins, she's showing that she's articulate.
Huh.
And
that's a little hidden gem.
Yeah.
Thanks.
She takes Pearl's staff and then Garnet's 2 fists and makes a giant warhammer out of it. And she takes down the tower like really
cool.
easily. And it's sad because like the entire time Amethyst is watching, and like she's all sad that Garnet didn't want to make Sigilite again, and she's like, I guess I'm not good enough. I guess I'm too wild. I guess I'm too crazy. And then when they leave, as soon as they leave, the tower's rebuilt the next day. The signal's back up. They go back to the tower. She turns into Sardonyx again, takes apart the tower. Amethyst gets sad again. And then instead of going back, Amethyst and Steven hang behind, and they see that the person who's rebuilding the tower isn't Peridot, but it's Pearl. And that Pearl's rebuilding the tower and faking each time just to fuse with Garnet to become Sardonyx.
Yeah, I don't know. This is where it got like deep. And I was like, oh god.
Because again, like the whole reason I brought up the whole like it's basically like sex to them is that it's almost like cheating or like kind of guilting your partner into doing something.
Okay. I see what you're getting at.
So okay. Pearl's like, oh, you have to fuse in Sardonyx. Oh well, like kind of thing. Where she's like, I don't want to say Pearl's getting off on it, but she is. She's enjoying it. Where Garnet's freaking out because she's like, why isn't my future vision working? I can't see where Peridot is. I can't see her rebuilding the tower. Like Garnet's confused why she can't track this like event, like why she can't see the tower being rebuilt each time because she's not looking for Pearl. She's looking for Peridot. And to find out that Pearl's been using her, and they've established in the past couple episodes how important fusion is to Garnet. Like the episode with the clusters, where they found all the broken gems stuck together.
Oh, yeah.
They established how important fusion is to Garnet. And for Pearl to abuse it just to feel, like, she says that when they fuse with Garnet, they feel powerful. And, like, Amethyst agrees, like, it's a feeling they can't even, like, come close to.
Yeah.
And Garnet just loses her mind, like, freaks out of Pearl, quickly fuses with Amethyst to become Sigilite, and they destroy the tower for the final time. But it was a very powerful episode. And at the end, everyone's in the house not talking to each other, and Steven ends off with that quote, like, I wish things ended the way they did in cartoons, like where everything's happy at the end. And it ended on a really sad note, and I was like, damn.
Yeah, it actually did. I was very surprised, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's like the show all of a sudden took this like different turn. I was like, huh.
Yeah, but it was very, very adult.
I think it was a good episode though.
Oh, it was fantastic. I love Sardonyx.
Yeah, but not even that. Like the way they went about the plot. I mean, because it's not all just happy. You know, I think shows need that now and again. So
did you see it coming that it was going to be Pearl rebuilding the tower?
Not initially. Like almost right before they figured it out, I was thinking it.
When the signal came back for the first time, and like it showed Pearl walking in the door, and like Pearl, the signal's back, and she's like, "It is." I was like, "Okay, you just came back from being somewhere, and now the signal's back." I caught it right away.
Okay,
which I thought I guess was messed up.
I don't know. I didn't think of it.
Again, it's a little thing. I picked up on it early, I guess.
It's all good.
What'd you think of the little song Amethyst had?
It was okay.
Yeah, nothing amazing.
Oh wow! I was gonna say, I bet you loved it.
No, like it was a sad, like it wasn't a catchy tune. It was a really just like sad, simple melody, which it served the mood, but people were comparing like at the end when in a fit of rage. Garnet fuses with Amethyst. I keep saying that wrong. That's like an abusive relationship where like you're forcing someone to do something because you're mad then. So even though Amethyst may have wanted, even though sex can be enjoyable, if you're forcing your partner into doing it, it's not right. So if you think about it, both all Amethyst lying to them, not telling that Pearl was doing it right when they found out, Garnet forcing to fuse with Amethyst, Pearl doing what she was doing, all three of the gems really fucked up in that episode. And it was actually really, like, shocking.
That's true.
Yeah.
It was, I don't know.
Again, it was a very powerful thing. And, like, again, they tried making all 5 of these episodes this week connect. And so this event is what causes the next 4 to happen. So after Cry for Help, we had the next episode, Keystone Motel. What'd you think?
That was great.
I love Greg so much.
Okay, first of all.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, I really love that, man. I mean, ever since first episode with the driving the van into the heart, I mean,
I know.
I've been sold.
I know.
But yeah, so they want to go to the Keystone Motel and the whole thing. I just thought it was funny because he's like, yeah, the Keystone Hotel. And he's like, no, a
son,
motel.
It's a motel. What's the difference? Free ice and some...
Yeah. It was pretty good.
You can drive your car right up to the door. How many hotels can you do that at?
Right? None. But and I thought it was surprising with the whole like Garnet just wanting to go. I was like, what the heck?
Yeah, well,
it was just her.
Yeah, it was just her. But you could tell like they were all still upset from the last episode.
Well, yeah, I mean it was all the tension, but I was surprised she actually wanted to go.
Yeah.
But and then it was kind of revealed that it was more like not stress relief, but just couldn't take it anymore.
She needed an escape, yeah.
But yeah, so the whole thing, then she separated when she was there,
which is a big
into Ruby and Sapphire.
Big deal. I did not see that coming whatsoever.
Because that really doesn't happen.
Yeah.
And
well, again, they stress that Garnet is the perfect relationship between the two of them, and that the only time they've ever been separated was when they were forced to by Jasper in the season finale.
Yeah, so like, I felt really bad for Steven though, because like, first of all, aside from the fact that he's torn and doesn't know what to do and whatever, the man wanted to go swimming the whole time, and this Ruby, very hot-headed, and I think it's a he.
No, they're both girls.
Okay.
Well, again, they have no gender, but they associate, like, the terms they use are she.
Yeah, that's right. Okay. So Ruby went over to the pool where Steven was going to and was really upset and everything at Sapphire, and like keeps burning the ground wherever she walks, and then completely burnt the entire water in the pool, just heated it up and it all evaporated.
She evaporated it all.
Yeah, so
what do you think of Ruby and Sapphire as like actual characters now? Because like the only time we've ever seen them was in the finale. We saw them for like less than 30 seconds, where they were both just like, "Where's Ruby? Where's Sapphire? Oh, I found you. Let's laugh and kiss and fuse," and that was it. This is the first time we actually got to see them as characters. Like, what do you like think?
I wasn't sure what to think all the way up until the end, actually.
Okay. I agree with that, actually.
I really like Sapphire.
Here's the thing.
Even though...
Oh, we'll get to that in a second. I hated them both. Like, they really annoyed me. Like, it was cool with the whole, like, fire and ice thing. I'm like, okay, that's really clever, because the two most clashing, like, elements are the ones that love each other the most. But, like, when they split and, like, Sapphire's like, we'll forgive Pearl eventually. We have to. That's the point. And Ruby's whole thing was like, no, we shouldn't forgive her because what she did was wrong. It doesn't matter if we are going to forgive her. We shouldn't forgive her. And the two of them go off in their different locations. And like you said, Ruby's evaporating the pool. Sapphire's freezing the motel room. And like, I didn't like how it looked like they had no control of their powers, which it shows like in a relationship. When you're both fighting, it's like not letting off steam, ha ha ha. But it shows how completely in control they were, like how not having each other really threw them off. When these two people who have always been in perfect balance are now so imbalanced that they can't even function alone, which is really like it's a powerful message.
Yeah, no, definitely the whole time, and the whole like it can take a toll on everyone else. I mean. It clearly showed itself too.
It did. It affected Steven and it affected Greg to a degree, which I love. Yeah, I love Greg.
Greg just wanted the happy, smiley breakfast, and that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. At the diner when they have that big fight, like that was a real like moment. And like,
Steven just threw his plate on the ground or whatever.
Yeah.
And left.
It was sad, but as soon as he does that, the two of them like their motherly instincts kind of kick in. And they both realize how they're negatively affecting Steven. and that's the one thing they don't want to do more than anything else. And they rebond over that, and they kind of like apologize. Yeah. They kind of apologize to each other, and they kind of make out a little bit, and it's all good. They totally do. You can't deny it. She starts calling her little laffy sappy and starts kissing up her neck, pushes back her hair, revealing one giant Mike Wazowski eye. What the fuck
and
was that?
Steven's like, should I be watching this?
He puts his arm up and hides.
I thought that was really funny.
Here's the thing.
I don't know.
I'm convinced they only gave Sapphire one eye was to firmly establish that these are these are genderless aliens, so it made it okay that they were making out for 1 minute. Because a parent will see that scene, like, that's two girls making out, like, one clearly like a lesbian, one clearly like feminine. But like, oh no, they're not. That's an alien. She has one eye. It's fine. They're not girls. I like again. Well, you may laugh. I'm almost 100% certain that's why they did it that way.
I don't know. I don't have anything to counter. So sure.
Shashi, are you my laffy sappy?
No. No.
Just the hesitation. No. That was great.
Oh man.
And Greg Universe meeting that internet person. If I'm not back in an hour, call someone.
Oh my god. That was so good. Wait a second. Wait. Oh, there's no way I'm going to pull this up in time. I really want to pull this up now.
The exact quote?
What he said. It was so funny.
Wasn't I'm going to meet...
Because it was such a real life thing.
I'm going to meet an internet person. Isn't that what he said? Is that what are you thinking of a different quote?
No, but he says it slightly different.
Doesn't he have like a nervous laugh? Like he was like, I'm going to go meet one of them internet people. You know what they say about them? If I'm not back in an hour, please call someone. I'm pretty sure it's close to that.
I know. I'll find it eventually later. Oh man, I love Greg. His lines are just so good.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Anyway, so then we got Mr. Onion.
Yes, the next episode is Onion Friend. Which
now, I don't even know if I fully watched this one. Now thinking about, I think I watched the first half.
This episode, this episode basically nothing really like happened in my opinion. It was really let's just confirm everything.
Well, it's more plot development.
It's let's confirm all the fan theories.
Well, so yeah, that's why not plot development, like character development and whatever. Yeah.
Basically, Onion steals a bag of chips from Steven. Steven chases after Onion and finds Onion's house the first time. And inside his garage is like tons and tons of paintings of amethyst, which I'm like, oh my god, is Onion crushing on amethyst? But Steven brings amethyst to the house, and as soon as they walk in, fucking Onion's mom walks into the garage with a shotgun. Did you catch that?
Yeah, that was a little uncalled for.
She was ready to kill.
A little uncalled.
And Onion's mom is
I was surprised they let that through development. Yeah. But yeah.
Onion's mom is revealed to be Vidalia, who is the girl we saw back in the flashback with Greg and Rose Quartz first meeting. And she and Amethyst apparently used to be like best friends, hinted at to be lovers, which is interesting. Because apparently Amethyst could take any shape that she wanted.
Based on what we've seen, anything goes.
Yeah, pretty much. And then we find out that like they give us a lot of backstory, like Sour Cream and Onion are brothers. Which, how did we not see that?
Yeah, honestly, I didn't see that coming whatsoever.
Because Sour Cream is the son of Marty, who is Steven's dad's manager back in the flashback. So basically, he hooked up with Vidalia, gets her knocked up. She has Sour Cream. Vidalia eventually marries the sea captain and has Onion.
Wait a second. Vidalia. She wasn't the girl in that van.
Yeah, the one who's chewing bubblegum.
Really?
This is Vidalia. Yeah. And everyone called for a while that Marty looked just like sour cream.
That's right.
So everyone was like, "Oh, Vidalia must be the mom." Like no, we didn't put together the whole onion and sour cream being brothers.
But sour cream and onion. I love those chips.
Exactly. Salt vinegar. I love the. That's an old one.
Can we get some sour cream and onion?
Yeah, for our Dragon Ball Z party this week.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I'll get chips and drinks. And
stuff. Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yo, and I got the HDMI thing, man.
I know.
I demand peanut butter and jelly.
Let's pick a night we're Pete film, and let's not talk about this on the JK podcast.
Okay. Anyway.
But yeah, so basically, like, that was like the biggest part of the episode, just finding out all those connections, and that like Amethyst and Vidalia have a nice heart to heart, where Amethyst says like everything at home is really bad right now. Garnet and Pearl, they're still not talking, even though like things are a little bit better. It's a very negative area to be around, which again, very real life family situation.
That's the thing. It's like one of those, not that you don't want to watch it, but it's almost the fact that you know it's not going to be a happy time, but after watching it, you definitely enjoyed it. Like, I can't describe it, but it's like, they're very down-to-earth episodes that are good to have.
It was just so relatable. It was just so relatable, I think. Like, it really just, like, I admit, like, I cried in a couple of episodes. Like, some of these made me
boy.
No, you know me, I'm a big softie when it comes to that stuff. Some of these did get me kind of, like, emotional. And, like...
Yeah, I mean, okay.
And, like, going through, like again, like, it's probably not a surprise to some people. Like, I've gone through a breakup before in the past, and, like, some of these things that they're saying, it's like looking into a mirror of things that have happened almost. Like, these fights that they're having, they're very similar to what real fights in a relationship. Like, the Ruby and Sapphire episode, like, the end bit killed me just because that was such a real resolution to, like, a fight. I don't know.
So, does that make you then reflect on what you've had and make you think of it differently and how it should have gone or something?
Yeah, absolutely. And it's weird that a cartoon like Steven Universe can make you feel those feelings that you thought have like passed, kind of thing. And that's what makes it, I think, such a good show, really.
Yeah, I think they do a fantastic job.
And then there's the whole plot with Onion. Like, apparently Onion's obsessed with Steven and wants to hang out with him. And Onion's fucking licking mashed potatoes in the shape of Steven's head. And my favorite line of the entire thing was, "Why do you hate food?" Because Onion's just eating mashed potatoes and then letting it spill out of his mouth onto the table, and Steven's looking at him with eyes like they're just like daggers in his eyes. Why do you hate food?
Yes. The thing is,
best line of
mashed potatoes are my favorite food.
Same here. Like, I love them. That,
no, but like literally, that's my favorite food of all time.
Oh,
like mashed potato. That's it. That's my thing.
I believe it.
I can make them.
Good for you.
That's how impressive it is.
That actually is very impressive.
But yeah.
Best line of the entire week was when Greg gave the pizza to Steven and Garnet's like, he's not gonna...
Sapphire said...
He's not going to like it.
Sapphire said... Exactly.
And then he opens it up. "Aw, square pizza." And Greg says, someday you'll learn to accept all pizza, son.
Yes. I'm telling you, they give him the greatest lines.
Wait, I tweeted out that line. I want to see what the exact wording is, because it was just so perfect the way he worded it. Like, it was such like the dad. Yeah. "Son, there'll come a time in your life when you learn to accept all pizza."
Yeah, it was great.
It was brilliant. And then the Onion episode kind of resolves. Onion drags Steven to his creepy compartment in his house. And it's full of like those action figures that Steven likes, the guys and the gals. Like, again, there's not really
guys.
There's not really a resolution. Like, Onion's still creepy. We still don't understand Onion's like deal, but like we learned about like where he comes from now, and I don't know. It's something, I guess. All right.
What's interesting? Well, one other thing on the Onion episode.
Mm-hmm.
These people on the Steven Universe wiki page, I don't know. This one guy was like talking about Vidalia. She used to be so freaking hot, but she actually aged pretty well.
I agree with that. Just her fucking onion hair. Like, if you notice, her head is shaped like an onion. You caught that, right? Her hair is just way too fucking big. I can't tell what part is her head, what part of it's her hair, and it just looks like really out of proportion.
Fair, but you would say that the young version was very hot,
more attractive. I wouldn't say hot. Not my type.
This guy said freaking hot.
Well, he has his own issues he has to work out. So anyway, you did not see these last two then, did you?
Nope.
All right. I'm going to talk about them to you. You can just listen and ask questions. I'll try to be like fair.
Try and do a loose interpretation.
Okay. The next episode was historical friction. Basically, Steven wants to get out of the house because all the gens are still like in a mood. So he meets up with Jamie the mailman. You remember Jamie, right? The one who loves Garnet.
The lovesick theater man.
Yeah. So he's been hired by Mayor Dewey to put on a play about Mayor Dewey's great ancestor who founded Beach City.
Mayor Dewey.
Exactly. Okay. So Jamie asks Steven for help, and like Steven shows up for practice, and it turns out to only be Steven and Jamie. No one else showed up for the play. So Steven gets casted as Mayor Dewey's descendant, and Jamie's gonna play every other role. Like, one thing I'll say now, Jamie is fantastic the entire episode. He is my new favorite. Like, Greg's still my favorite. Jamie is my second now. Because Jamie is fantastic.
Wow, okay, Jamie this is going to be interesting when I watch this.
He's fantastic in this episode. So they get the play. Mayor Dewey wrote the play himself, and he gives it to them. And it's like, Mayor Dewey, like his great ancestor, like Lewis Dewey. Oh, you're amazing. Oh, you can't do any wrong. Oh, we're going to cross the ocean and find new land. Oh my God, you turned to a 50-foot tall giant and beat a sea monster. Yay, Mayor Dewey. Like, it's all like just like a Mayor Dewey, like, just vote for Mayor Dewey play. Like, it's awful. And then Steven goes home with the script, and Pearl sees it. And Pearl's like, Steven, I was there when Mayor Dewey's ancestor came over, because they've been on the Earth for like hundreds of years.
Yep.
And like, this didn't happen.
Thousands, I think.
Yeah, thousands. And she's like, this didn't happen. Let me rewrite the show with what actually happened.
Yeah.
So Mayor Dewey doesn't get told about the changes until the night of the show. So again, it's still Jamie playing every role, and Steven as the great, like, his ancestor, and everyone in town shows up for the play, and it's like extremely low budget and whatnot. And basically, the play is basically what Mayor Dewey said. Like, it's not too changed, but they made Mayor Dewey's character like a real loser. But a loser is more like honest, and like it connects with the people more, so they like that.
Mm-hmm.
But the entire thing Mayor Dewey was talking about, like, oh, he turned to a 50-foot giant. It wasn't him that turned to a 50-foot giant. Apparently, when he set out for sea, he ran into Garnet, and Garnet warned him not to cross the ocean, that the land that he's going to is dangerous. He didn't listen. Further in the ocean, he ran into Amethyst. Again, all these, and Garnet, Amethyst, Pearl, all played by Jamie. Amethyst and Pearl warn him, don't go any further. Our leader, Rose Quartz, warns us that something bad's up ahead. And then he's like, yeah, whatever, I'm gonna keep going. And then what they do is a giant sea monster attacks them, who's obviously, it's like a corrupted gem kind of thing. And they don't show it because, again, low budget. But Jamie holds a silhouette, like a little cardboard cutout, up against a light to make a giant 50-foot shadow. And the shadow, it's the temple that they live in. How it's like a woman with 6 arms, or whatever.
A giant woman.
It's that thing. It's that person. It's that thing. That's the fusion of all of them together, all 4 of them together. Rose Quartz, Amethyst, Pearl, and Garnet together.
Oh.
And again, we don't get to see the fusion at all. We just see the outline, but it's like clearly that. And that's the 50-foot thing that beats the sea monster. Mayor Dewey's ancestor gets to Beach City. Everyone loves the play, yada yada. Jamie gets really famous at the end, and like you can now have the community theater and do all your own shows, yada yada. and like Mayor Dewey's really happy, and some other stuff happens. But that's the gist of that one.
Okay.
So only big like information is like we know that temple thing is now the fusion of all four of them together. Which is kind of cool. And the last episode of the Sardonyx trilogy, quadruple, whatever you want to call it, Friendship. They finally find a way to track Peridot. Every time she transports, she leaves like an energy signal behind. They can easily follow it. So they follow her. They try to capture her. Steven is actually using his powers amazingly. Like he's summoning the shield a bunch of times and actually like throwing it and using it.
You know, he did that also when him and Garnet were getting like attacked by those corrupted gem shard things a while back. So I feel like he's secretly actually sort of mastered the shield at least.
Well, he's doing better because there's a point where he uses it again. He's like, wow, like I forget what the number is, but he's like X amount of shields in a day. Like he gets like really like tired and worn out really quickly because he's like really pushing himself to be better and better, he says. Yeah. So Steven's getting stronger, which is amazing. I love that.
So he doesn't have offensive powers.
No, he threw the shield like Captain America, and it completely wrecked Peridot. Yeah. Ooh. And like it bounced off walls, and he was like catching it and riding it. Like Steven was awesome. But the problem is none of the gems were in sync. Like Pearl kept trying to be like, oh, don't worry, Garnet, I'll catch her kind of thing. Like trying to like get Garnet to be not mad at her anymore. And like they were all just like they were crashing into each other and bumping into each other. Like Steven was doing great. The three of them were fucking up.
Yeah.
So Peridot gets away again. And then they go back to the house and they're all yelling at each other like, why'd you mess up? Why'd you do this? Like blah blah blah. Like they're all still like fighting about the whole Sardonyx incident.
Mm-hmm.
They get another like blip on like the radar. They know where Peridot is again. They transport to her, and she's in a old abandoned gem warship in the middle of like the Amazon rainforest. It looks like, and the gems walk inside, and Peridot shows up on the screen like it's a trap. It's a trap. I got you guys now, and all the gem like security systems in the ship start attacking them. And basically, like they know Peridot's in the ship somewhere, and they're trying to find her. While they're running around, Pearl runs ahead with Garnet, like trying to like keep up with her. Like, don't worry, Garnet, I'll save you, I'll protect us, I'm good, blah blah blah. And they both get trapped in this like it's a shaft that goes down to a little like room, and the room is slowly closing in on itself and like about to crush them.
Mm-hmm.
And basically, they have a heart to heart. Like they both apologize to each other. Pearl's like, I'm so sorry. You have no idea what it's like to feel as Sardonyx. I'm a weakling. I'm just a Pearl. Like they keep like emphasizing that Pearl is one of many Pearls. Like she's not like the only Pearl.
Okay.
And like she's like, I'm just a single Pearl. I'm usually like in an army of like hundreds, listening to someone tell me what to do. I have no power, so feeling power is the best feeling ever. And Garnet's like, you don't understand. I may have strength, but I look to you for your guidance and wisdom every single day. Like you give me strength as well, Pearl. Like when we fused Sardonyx, it wasn't like a one-way thing; it was a two-way thing. And the fact that you abused that was what hurt her so much.
Mm-hmm.
They kind of make up. They fuse back into Sardonyx and they blast through the ship, and they track down Peridot. And then it's almost like a carbon copy of the first scene, except now they're all working together.
Yeah.
They capture Peridot, but she gets away. But then Steven lunges after Peridot and grabs onto Peridot's leg. And then Amethyst goes on to Steven, Pearl goes on to Amethyst, Garnet's pulling them all down like basically like a rope, trying to keep Peridot from flying away. And Peridot cuts off her own leg to escape them. So she cuts off her leg, she flies away with her little hand finger things, and she's like, this is not the end, this is not the end.
She's pretty annoying.
She's super annoying. I hate Peridot. And she's still trying to contact Yellow Diamond.
Why?
Because Yellow Diamond, as far as we know, is the leader of the gem world.
I know, but
who is going to destroy the world.
Leave them alone. My God.
Yeah. They
have so many other things they could be doing.
Yeah, but that's basically the Steven Universe of the week. What'd you think?
Well, I really want to watch these other two.
Yes.
Aside from that, I like where it's going, like episode-wise and what they're doing. I feel like it keeps getting deeper and deeper. Like
it really is.
With the way they go about these episodes, like forget just continued character development, plot development, but like the themes and stuff, it hits home more, and it still has its funny moments. Like they're getting better.
It's still hilarious. In the Jamie episode, you will be, if you're not like dying and I'm overselling it, I'll be surprised because I was laughing that entire episode.
Yeah, it's just, I don't know. It's like they say, if you do something over and over, you finally get the hang of it, whatever. It's like the more episodes they keep putting out, the better it just keeps getting.
Yep.
So, I mean, like this, Gravity Falls, the two that we've really like done in depth, and Adventure Time, honestly, for what it's worth, they do a really good job at this stuff.
Absolutely.
So, yeah. I love where these shows are going.
Yeah, it's just sad though because we don't know when the show's coming back again. Like again, they did a week of episodes, but now they're gone until who knows when. But we know that the next episode I'm really excited for is called the Super Watermelon Island.
That sounds fun.
Do you remember those Watermelon Stevens?
Oh!
Apparently, the ones that got away created their own island utopia.
My god!
And Steven finds it.
Yes.
So
the Watermelon Stevens.
Yeah. So we don't know when. Like don't know when this episode's coming out, but it's coming out. That's the next one probably.
Oh, that's going to be fantastic.
Yeah.
You know, the one problem though that I have recently is that you can tell the guy that voices Steven, he's growing up more.
Yeah,
and you can hear it.
Steven's growing up too, though.
True.
He's getting stronger and older. They're doing little changes to make Steven seem more mature.
True.
And Connie's growing up too. She's taller than she was when we first met her.
Yo, my girl Connie though. They casually fused
to Stevani. Oh, in front of Greg.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
did we talk about that episode?
No, because that was too long ago.
So we didn't talk about Rainbow Quartz. The fusion between Pearl and Rose Quartz.
We didn't talk about any of that stuff. Like the episodes I rattled off were episodes I've never seen and that we've never talked about.
Rose Quartz is Rainbow Quartz is awesome. That's all I'm gonna say.
But I'm telling you, my boy Ronaldo, Rising Tides, Crashing Skies.
No, we did talk about this because we said that'd be the kind of documentary I would make. Remember we talked about that?
I thought that was a different thing.
No, I'm pretty sure we talked about that.
Either way, I enjoyed it. It was a great episode.
This is the Gem's secret hideout. I am now approaching the hideout.
I just love the part. I thought it was so funny where he was making his whole speech and like, you should leave. And Garnet's like, okay. then the whole he begs him to stay. And she's like, okay.
And just closes the door.
She closes the door.
Thank you.
No. So she closed the door. She's still standing at the screen door. I was dying.
And then Steven's like, were you ever going to really leave? Nope. I just wanted him to stop bugging us.
That was good. And then just to touch on a couple other things, like the episode with Greg's background with the Stevani whole thing.
Made me cry so much.
That was a fantastic episode. And the whole him wanting to try and fuse to get to that special bond and that special kind of place with her to show how much he cares and whatnot. Oh my God.
And the fact that he's like, I don't care if we can't fuse, I still want to be with you.
Wait, what do you mean he? Isn't that what she said?
No. At the end, like, because here's the thing. In that episode, Rose really showed her alien side.
Yeah.
Because, like, he's like, Rose, we've been together a couple of months. And she's like, yes, we have. And he's like, and things have been going really great. And she's like, yes, we have. Yes, it has. Like, first of all, whoa, Rose.
No, when it went there, I was loving it.
Yeah. Rose has no chill, and I love it.
Yo, like Greg getting it in. All right, anyway. Ignore me.
Wow. No, but Greg has that whole speech where like, how does this work? Like, you as an alien, me as a human.
Oh, yeah. And then he has the recording of the thing and he's trying to mimic the dance.
No. After the dance fails, and like, because like, she doesn't understand like what he's trying to do. And like, don't you wish you could fuse with me? She's like, yeah, I can't. I wish, but it's impossible. And he's like, then how do I show affection towards you? Like, what do we do together? Like, do you love me? Do you know what love is? And she's like laughing at things that aren't funny. And he's like, why are you laughing at that? She's like, isn't that what I'm supposed to do? Like, this is a person, like, again, it's not male or female, it's a person who has no idea what a relationship is. She's been alive for thousands of years, has had people come and go in her life. She doesn't know what it means to be in love. She doesn't know what, like, the sacrifice and the things you do for someone that you love. And when Greg turns to her, like, she starts crying. Greg says, I don't care if we can't fuse. I still want to spend my life with you.
Yeah.
That's, like, if you want to equate that again to a real relationship, people who like, I don't want to get, like, too deep on here, but, like, women who can't, like, have children or anything like that. But, like, it's basically like a woman telling a guy who wants children, like, I can't have children with you. And the guy turning back and saying, I don't care if we can't have children, I still love you, kind of thing. I want to be with you.
Yeah.
Like,
that's a good comparison.
That's an extreme sacrifice, and that shows Greg's undeniable true love towards Rose Quartz. And I just fucking lost it.
Okay, I didn't, like, cry or anything, but, like, I honestly thought that was an incredible moment.
It's so powerful, and it's a kid show. Like, a kid watching that is not going to get the undertones. I'm watching this like,
forget the undertones. It's like right there in your face. I mean,
well, yeah, for us, but a little kid's not going to pick up on that.
I don't know.
Mommy, they can't fuse. Haha. No, the mom is like, I know, Billy, they can't fuse.
I feel like you always reference Billy.
It's the most common little kid name to me. Billy and Grandma. Coming soon to NBC.
You gotta name your kid Billy.
No, because then every bad thing I said about Billy's gonna happen to Billy.
Billy, no.
My first kid's gonna be named Sora.
Oh yeah, I think you told me that.
Because it works both male or female.
Can you name your next kid if it's a girl Marin?
No.
Why not?
You name your kid Marin.
No.
Exactly. Name your kid Yamcha.
No, I'll name him Puar.
Name him Roshi. Oolong.
Oolong. Well, that's just tea. But.
Well, yeah.
But, no, I'll name him Chao Tzu. Oh my god. Chao Tzu and Tien.
Okay. Let's wrap up our Steven Universe talk. Just one final thing. The Chill Tid episode, the dream episode you were talking about.
Hilarious, but
that ending, scariest thing I've ever seen. Steven finally gets into Lapis's dream.
Oh yeah.
It's not really a dream. It's Lapis's like conscious mind.
Yeah,
and it's this giant like disc of water. And Lapis has changed the water, and it's like she's being constantly pulled down into the water, but she's standing up strong and holding it back, kind of.
It's like this tug of war with the other one.
Yeah, and then Steven distracts her. She gets pulled under, and then Jasper shoots out of the water and starts crawling, like, all, like, weird, and, like, starts, like, going for Steven. And then Lapis gains control, pulls Jasper back down, and Lapis like, I don't know how much longer I can hold her. It might be days, it might be weeks, but I'm losing control. So she gives up the Lapis Lazuli part of her. Like, I'm no longer Lapis. I am Malachite, which was the name of the name of their fusion.
Yeah,
and just like completely like encases herself in the liquid and merges with it. And then Steven wakes up out of the dream, and like, yeah, Lapis isn't going to last much longer.
Yeah, I really do want to see what's going to happen with that.
That's going to be insane. And the fact that Garnet keeps like going underwater and looking for them and still can't find them.
Yeah.
Like, they are building up to something that's going to be amazing.
I know.
I want to see Steven fuse with the crystal gems and become the giant, like, temple guardian.
A giant woman.
That was great when Sardonyx first showed up. Giant woman!
Yeah. Okay, honestly, every time now I think of you with that because you love that song.
All I want to do is see you turn into a giant woman.
And when he said that, I was like, oh god, it's Ken. That's his line.
It's fitting that Greg and Steven are related because I'm somewhere in the middle. I'm young Greg, old Steven. Don't deny it because it's kind of true.
You know, as long as you don't get crazy hair like that.
You see my hair that grows out?
It doesn't go into this gigantic, like...
Dude, no, Josh, do you remember back in, like, high school, like, when I used to let my hair grow out, I could put pencils in it?
Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about Greg's hair.
Yeah.
I'm talking about Steven's hair.
Yeah, no, I don't care about that. You could do that all you want.
Greg has no hair on the top of his head.
Don't get Greg's hair.
I wish I could have Greg's hair, but my hair doesn't grow that way. I've always wanted long hair. I just can't grow it.
I cannot see that.
Comic-Con cosplay, here I come.
Well, I'll be looking forward to that then.
All right, let's jump from one cartoon into another.
Whoa. Okay.
You okay?
Nope. All right, now I'm okay.
Okay. Gravity Falls.
Dippapines.
Sweet child of mine.
Which now he's not relevant at the moment.
He's gonna be relevant. He's gonna be pissed that he's been talking to the wrong Stanford all these years. Yeah,
but when is he gonna get free from jail?
Who knows?
So anyway, we got
they came back after their long hiatus with one episode called "Tale of Two Stands."
Fantastic episode.
Amazing episode.
Where do we even begin?
I don't know, but it better match my fan fiction, otherwise I'm complaining.
Yes. My man Seuss coming in with the one-liners.
Let's just talk about all the present stuff, because I feel like the past stuff is kind of like...
It happened.
It happened.
Two stands.
The episode starts off right where the last one ended.
Yep.
A man comes to the portal and stands like, it's my brother, the author.
I feel like he all of a sudden got like the heaviest accent.
Just now in comparison to J.K. Simmons' voice for his brother, which sounds so different.
Yeah.
So we're introduced to the real Stanford Pines.
Yeah.
Which I love that. They call each other Lee and Ford.
Yeah.
Because Stanford and Stan Lee, they call each other Lee and Ford, which I like that a lot because it's still like a different character, kind of.
Yeah, but you were right in exactly what you're saying.
What, the names are different?
No, but Stan Lee and all that.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah,
so he comes out and basically, as soon as he comes out, like, yeah, I've been in that portal for like 30 years. This is my journal. This is my house. I'm the real Stanford. Like, he basically like confirms everything we thought right away. And then all of them turn to Grunkle Stan and like, okay, tell us exactly what happened here.
Yeah, I was surprised actually he was so willing to just go for it.
Yeah.
But
and we find out that they are brothers. They're from New Jersey. They grew up with each other. They both like they were best friends. Like they were the original like mystery twins. Like it's funny how much that Dipper and Mabel kind of reflect Lee and Ford.
Well, which is why at the end of the episode, Mabel was concerned that they turn into that.
Exactly. And they go on adventures together, and they make the boat together. And
man, stop referencing the past. We're on the present.
Well, I want to build up to the Gravity Falls stuff. So basically, throughout, at one point in their history, Grunkle Stan becomes a con man, traveling from state to state, selling bad like inventions.
And he owed Rico money.
Yes, tell Rico I have his money now. And Stanford went to a college, not his dream college because Stanley kind of screwed it up for him. But he eventually became a doctor, got a grant, and started tracking different anomalies in the world, and found out that all the anomalies of the world kind of like centered in at Gravity Falls. He goes there. He hires McGuckin, who was working on a laptop in Palo Alto. That's hilarious.
I was surprised they were able to get that in there. That was pretty good.
He hires McGuckin to help him make the Mystery Shack and start like learning about all the creatures and stuff like that around the area. He creates the three journals, and then he creates a machine that is a portal into the fabric of space that's so loose in Gravity Falls.
A different dimension.
And he has McGucket try it first. Well, not really try. They turn it on.
Well, they had a test dummy thing.
Yeah, they turn it on. McGucket got sucked in, just his head. And that explains why, like, when he erased his mind, he must have saw something that made him, like...
he even started saying it. He saw something with one eye, gigantic.
Well, and we know one eye is Bill Cipher.
Ah, that's right.
So I think he saw Bill Cipher or something like that. And he said, like, there's nothing in that portal but destruction. There's nothing good in there.
He said the end of the world it can bring about.
Mm-hmm. So Stanford is, like, all freaked out. So he's going to destroy the machine and hide, like, the pieces in each journal and hide all the journals so no one knows how to use it, even if they did find it. And to get help, he calls Stanley to Gravity Falls, take this journal and just leave. Yeah. And the two of them hadn't seen each other in, like 10 years at that point or something like that.
Oh, yes.
And when they're there, they start, like, kind of, like, dishing out all their family issues, and the machine activates. And when it activates...
Forget just dealing with the family issues. They're busy, like, beating each other up, but yeah.
Well, yeah, while they're beating each other up, the machine activates, and Stanford gets sucked in. And he's left there. Stanley's left there with one journal. He can't get the machine back on. He's tinkering at it. He can't figure it out. He doesn't know where the other journals are. And he basically goes into town, and people's like, "Oh, you look like that scientist guy up there. What's your name?" And he takes Stanford's name, and then everyone's like, "Hey, that old shack up there, you should give tours."
That was very interesting.
It has all that cool mystery stuff. And then, like, he brings them there, and, like, I love the Lazy Susan thing.
Oh, God, and she gets her eyes zapped by
That's temporarily, I think.
Well, hold on. Did you see in the store when they were surrounding him, asking him stuff, did you see the pizza guy in the back?
No, I missed him.
It was little him with the same pizza shirt.
Oh, that's awesome. I saw the reporter guy.
Oh, well, he had a line. That was why.
Yeah, and I saw. Did you see the young cop?
Yes.
Yes.
The like hippie man.
Yes.
I could definitely see that. Like now seeing it, I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. But
yeah,
you really didn't see the pizza guy?
No, I must have missed him. I'll go back and look at it later. But I think I missed him.
And then they had so many like younger clips.
I watched the episode live, so I didn't get a chance to like go back and like pause, rewind, fast forward, etc., etc. But.
Trying to think who else is like one of those like hidden gem throwbacks.
Garnet.
What?
Hidden gem throwback.
Oh,
never
mind. You were making me go through my head. I'm like, wait, is there a person named?
Can we talk about their dad? Like, my dad was never a man to be impressed. I am not impressed.
Oh.
And then one day, my brother got a scholarship. I'm impressed.
Yeah. And then he could go to that college. I'm very impressed.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
And like
the mom was great.
Now, did you notice in that last scene we saw with the mom, she was carrying another kid?
I know. Okay, what do you got for me, Ken?
I have no idea. Because here's the thing.
Well, because I have the answer. Please
give me the answer then, because I still can't figure out the relationship because at one point Grunkle Stan says to his brother,
I know, and then he said, that's my niece and nephew, because that's the father. They said the name of that guy.
They said a name. We don't know if it's a male or female name. It was an ambiguous name on purpose.
Yeah, so either way, it's the sibling. That's who is the father/mother/whatever.
No, but they're great uncles, not great grandfathers.
What?
So Grunkle Stan,
the sibling. No, the whole thing.
Yeah, their sibling.
So
again, great.
Here's the thing. No. That sibling that they had, right?
Had a kid.
Yes.
And then they had a kid,
which was Dipper and Mabel.
No, because then that'd be uncle.
No.
Great uncle implies that there's a gap between. So now, if their sibling had a kid, that kid
is the father/mother
of Mabel and
yes,
that's what I'm saying.
Yes, okay. So that's exactly how it pieces in.
Yeah, that makes sense.
What's interesting though is it's making me sort of doubt it just because they were already pretty, not old, but they were what, like maybe 20?
They were going to college, so.
And you see that kid being born. So maybe that actually just is the father or mother or whatever. Then it technically doesn't match great uncle, but like.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure they established, because again, like Dipper and Mabel are only 10 years old.
But how old is Stan?
Well, here's the thing: 30 years have passed,
and then 10 years were passed between them.
Yeah, so 40 years.
So roughly, he's 60 something.
Yeah,
but that
makes sense. That fits perfectly, actually, because that means that they had Dipper and Mabel.
But then if their sibling was, let's say, 15 years younger, that means he's around 45. Okay, fine. Then he does have kids. Okay, that would make sense.
Yeah, it makes actually like perfect sense, I think.
Wait, no, that wouldn't make sense. No, so if the sibling was like 45,
that
sibling had to then have kids to have kids. So that sibling, if that person's 45, their kids in theory would be like 20 tops, right? So be 20 years old.
Wait,
how would they have a 10-year-old kid?
Wait, so
it's impossible.
Let's say that Grunkle Stan and his brother were 20 when they left for college. Even though that's kind of high, let's say 20 when they left for college. Yeah, that's when the sibling was already born, like a 1-year-old, maybe a 2-year-old.
That's why I was trying to be generous and say 15-year gap. If you see where I was getting at. Yeah. So then you take it to the age difference and you take it to present day. That means Stan, or both Stans, they're around 60 to 65.
It definitely cuts it close.
it cuts it to not believable. Well, so that's why I'm thinking, that's why it might just be somehow like it's like a
time paradox thing. Or like it doesn't make sense.
It can't be like a half brother or something, because it was the mom right there with the dad still there.
Here's the thing. Stanley Pines, he's in his early 60s. He was born in the late 1940s to early 1950s.
Yeah.
Looking up family.
But that would mean still you have to account for those like 15 some odd years between the siblings.
Unless it was like a teen pregnancy. Which I don't think that Disney will get in on that, but
hey, anything goes nowadays apparently. But no, I'm kidding. Well, I mean, they get shows, so hey, I don't think that's right, honestly. But anyway,
Stan's father. The name is Sheremy Pines. That's the name of the sibling.
Yeah, it sounded weird.
Yeah, because it sounds like it could be a girl's name, could be a guy's name.
Wait, but didn't they say it's Sheremy's kids in the episode?
Sheremy Pines is the brother of Stan and Ford Pines, and the parental grandfather of Dipper and Mabel Pines.
Okay, in theory that is supposed to be what it is, but then why aren't the ages lining up? It's like, okay. Okay, here's the one way it would work. Let's say the both Stans are 65. Let's say there's a 15-year gap. That means that their grandfather is 50.
Well, let's even do it this way.
Has a kid at 20. So their kid is 30. That kid had Mabel and Dipper when he was 20, which means they're 10.
Yeah. That makes sense.
That's the only way it can work.
Yeah, and I guess that's how they do it then.
Okay, we're done here.
Yeah, it's really confusing.
I feel accomplished now. That made sense though, right?
They're definitely keeping it ambiguous on purpose. I don't know why, but like it definitely is kind of like weird.
But that did make sense, right?
Yeah, it made perfect sense.
Okay. All right, we good.
Yep. And
Street solved.
So basically, Stanley takes over Stanford's identity and runs the Mystery Shack for the next 30 years.
Now, do you think that was, what's it called? Do you think it was very sincere in what he was saying?
Yes, I do.
Okay, because I did. I just wasn't sure if you thought it was like a cover up of when he was.
No. He seemed so determined to get his brother back.
Okay.
Like he would do anything.
Okay.
And he did do everything and anything.
It's true.
And basically, the FBI shows up to arrest them for the events of the last episode. But Stanford,
as Dipper is like constantly fangirling. But yeah.
Oh my god, the journal! But Stanford has like a Men in Black memory wiping device.
Well, it was the one to do the Society of the Blind Eye.
Yeah, but it came out of the totem pole. It looked like one of like those big tubes from Men in Black.
Oh, okay.
And basically, all the FBI agents, their minds are wiped, and everything's fine. But then Stanford gives Stanley an ultimatum saying, "Hey, listen, you can stay in my house with the kids until the end of the summer, but you have to leave by then." So, like, they kind of had, like, a nice moment. They both, like, looked in the mirror, like, when do we become old men? Like, you look like dad. No, I don't. Like, yada, yada kind of thing. But things are clearly not okay between the two of them still.
Yeah.
And God only knows where the show's going to go from here.
So, it'll be interesting.
Again, like, not a lot happened in the episode. We just got a lot of backstory, which is good and all. It answered a lot of questions. But now, where do you go from here?
Yeah, it's kind of up in the air. And I feel like that means they're going to go to a filler one next.
Well, no, here's the thing. The show doesn't come back now for another month.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, came back for one episode, now another, like, month break.
So does that mean they're going to come back with a bang again?
The next episode is called...
Mabel's Fun Time.
Dungeons, and More Dungeons.
Yes, it's going to be a filler, I think.
Yeah. And then another month break, and then it's the Stanchurian Candidate.
Ooh, that sounds cool.
It sounds like Stan versus Stan.
They pick
Stan.
I pick Stan.
Ford and Lee.
Yeah, call me Ford. Okay, Grunkle Ford.
His voice is perfect. J.K. Simmons' voice as the author.
Who's J.K. Simmons again?
He voiced...
Is it that guy that I'm thinking of? Yeah, it is that guy I'm thinking of.
Yep. Who are you thinking of?
I like that guy. I'm thinking of J.K. Simmons.
Yep.
He does the State Farm commercials.
Yes.
And he was in some movie that I watched a long time ago, I think. That was pretty good.
Yes.
He was on some show, though, that I didn't like him in. I don't know what show that was.
I don't know. One other thing, though, Grunkle Stan makes his brother promise to leave the kids alone and, like, not tell them anything else.
I don't know if that's truly going to happen.
Oh, definitely not. You know that if I was Dipper, I'd be like, hey, I have a million questions.
Yeah. Oh, the show I didn't like him in was Growing Up Fisher. I thought that was a terrible show. Anyway. Okay. I just had to get that solved. Okay. So that's basically it for the Gravity Falls.
Yeah, I think that'd be it in general. Do you have anything else you want to talk about? Anything else to bring up? We covered Pokemon. We covered Gravity Falls. We covered Steven Universe. There's no adventure.
I bought those stupid Amiibos.
You did buy more Amiibos. That was so funny too, because just looking at the text messages, like, huge line, forget it, I'm giving up. A couple hours later, I caved.
Well, because I had to go, whatever, but then I was on my way back because it ended pretty early, and I was like, they're still open. I'm like, you know what? Just for Ken's sake, let me check out the line here. Let's see if there is anything. And then I'm like, oh, there is no Villager officially, whatever. Because they kept bringing in boxes from the back at one point, but it was to restock other ones. But yeah, so I was like, you know what? I'm on this line already. It wasn't terrible, and they were closing in like 15 minutes. I was like, fine, I'll get something. And I wanted Rosalina, and then this guy was saying, and we only have 2 Shulk left. One of them is good and one of them is bad. I'm like, why is one of them bad?
Is the evil Shulk?
No, I was just so confused. I'm like,
like, is the box dented or something?
Yeah, that's what it was.
Oh, jeez.
And I was like, oh, okay. And he's like, so which one do you want? I'm like, I want the good one. And then he's like, oh, you do one of those, like, keep it in the box? Or I'm like, no.
Josh.
And then this other guy that was helping restock stuff, he's like, so you would do that and make all those collectors cry?
Yeah, you would.
I'm like, yep. I'm like, if it's my thing, I'm paying $13 for this thing. I want the good one. So
you're awful.
So I got the good one.
And you opened it?
No, technically it's still in the box.
Okay.
It will be open though. But
I have all the Mario Party ones and the Splatoon ones in the box.
No, you opened that Toad.
Besides the Toad.
Opened him and put him in a corner. I will never forgive you. You held my man hostage.
He doesn't belong with the others. He's different.
He's like the onion of Mario.
But he's the mushroom.
Oh, God.
Oh, my God. It is late.
Yeah, man. As Reggie Fils-Aimé would say.
But Josh, I told you I have all the Amiibo now, right?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Your dream is over until Wave 5.
Wave 5, which is in 7 days.
Yeah.
Which is only 2 Amiibo, but it's going to be hell to get them.
Is it Dark Pit?
Dark Pit, which is Best Buy exclusive.
Palutena.
And Palutena, which is Amazon exclusive.
Oh, you got to play me again. I want to 1v1 you, and I want to be Palutena.
Okay.
She's so fun to play.
If you use customs, yeah.
What do you mean customs?
The different custom movesets.
Oh, forget that. Her regular moveset.
Boo.
She's so fun.
Boo.
I just push you back with my wall.
Boo.
Yo, I was doing pretty good that one time when I was playing with her a bit.
Yeah.
And I kept doing that up A thing, that laser thing that shoots up, and kept catching you off guard.
My fire hydrant.
It was pretty clever, though.
It was very clever.
Also, I was playing Fong like a week ago, and I recorded this moment where I caught him off guard. I didn't think it was possible. I turned into you. I was playing Pac-Man for fun.
Okay.
And so there's this one part where it was like, we both kind of did like that whole like trying to attack each other in midair, did air dodges, went off to the opposite sides. But I saw him sort of close. I believe this is how it went. And like, Pac-Man's like hold down B to the side and you create that trail.
Yeah.
So I did it. The second I sent it out across like the other way from him, I looped it back around so quick and just released it. And I actually killed him. Oh my God.
Nice.
It was like so unexpected. I was going crazy.
Did you get the power pellet right at the end of the circle?
What do you mean? Wait, what?
When you make that like line, that trail at the end is the power pellet.
What does that do?
That's where the smash attack happens. Like you'll do damage like when you're collecting the dots, but the last dot is the smash attack.
Oh, that's what it was.
It
hit with a bang.
Yeah, you hit him right. Oh, you hit him right with the power pellet. Nice.
Yeah, you know what it is? I gotta record that now, or at some point, like on my phone.
Put it on your YouTube, yo.
Oh, can the Wii U do
that? Yeah, the update came out, so now it can do it, I think.
Oh, I'll try that. Interesting. All right, I'll look into that. It was pretty cool. It wasn't like a 1v1 though, but basically when that happened, it was a 1v1 more or less. But anyway, yeah. So that's it. Amiibo. They're great. Not really, but they're starting to get better. I like their functionality.
They definitely are getting better, and it's gonna be nice when Yoshi Woolly World and Mario Maker come out.
I still don't see the point, at least for me, in like collecting them all or something. I just bought these ones because I thought they looked cool.
You see, that's how it starts, Josh, because I didn't think I'd be collecting them all either. When I first got them, like, I'll get Villager, I'll be good. And here's the thing. When they first announced them, I wanted them all. So I went to Amazon, I pre-ordered all the Amiibo that are coming out.
Yep.
Then they released the actual models, what they looked like, and like they were like a lot lower quality than what they showed at E3.
Yep.
So I was like, oh, I don't really want these. So I started canceling them one by one, like cancel the Amazon or I guess I forgot to cancel a couple of the Amazon orders.
Yeah.
So day the game comes out, I went to midnight launch, I got Villager, I was content with him. Around 1 o'clock the next day, knock on the door. It's the delivery guy. Box from Amazon. Oh, hello there, Link, Pikachu, Kirby.
Like, oh my god.
So there were 3.
Did you cancel any of them?
Oh, it was just those 3.
Okay.
Yeah. So now I had 4 Amiibo. Like, huh. Okay. Got 4 Amiibo now. Not bad. Not gonna kill myself. And then like I started noticing like how like Wii Fit Trainer, Villager, Martha like really, really rare. Like I have one of the rare ones. Wow. And then like, okay, you know what? No, I'll just get the commons. I'm not going to pay a lot of money for the rare ones. That's stupid. So I like, I'll pick up a Mario. I always bought them like 2 for 1 or buy one, get one or like stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And so, okay, I'll get the common ones. I'm not going to try for the rare ones. It's going to be impossible. And then I waited outside in Target one cold morning for Rosalina. And I got her. And I was like, you know what? I can do this. Live to win till you die. And now with the help of many friends, I now have all the Amiibo.
I don't know. I don't see myself turning into that.
I don't think you will either, because you're frugal with your dollar, where I tend to throw money to the wind with a lot of these things. I'll be completely honest. Like if I were to sell all the Amiibo I bought at like face value, it's a couple $100 probably.
I know I reference this every time, but you totally turned to your right, looked at the Amiibos in your 3 display cases stacked up there, turned to do a general count and be like, you know what, this is $100 to $200. Turn back and then tell me that. Oh God, you gotta love it.
I hate you.
But yeah, I mean they are worth something. But I don't know. I thought Shulk was cool, and they were saying how it was like the last one there. And Rosalina, I always thought was nice though. So
well, again, when I went to the city to do the Amiibo hunting, I went to the city and I got, which ones did I get that day? I got King Dedede, Shulk, King Dedede, Shulk, Ike, and Lucario, which at the time those were like the 4 rares at the time. And I got all 4 of them at Nintendo World. And then I made a video that now has over 11,000 views.
Yeah. Like, I should just make a video being like...
You should... Dude, do you know how many people would watch a daily Nintendo World update if you went into the storage area with a camera? This is what they got. That's been all. Like, you could make that like a 2-minute video each day. People would flood your channel.
Interesting.
I'm telling you should do that. If you don't want to do it on your channel, give it to me.
We'll see. I don't go there every day.
I know, but if you started
every other day,
if you started doing that and people started following, there's like a Amiibo Watch update.
I don't know, man. I got to get home. Like
Diggersby though,
it delays my time.
Diggersby though,
when I get out of work, like as it is, I got out of work slightly late. Didn't get home until like 8 o'clock.
That's true.
And the thing is, there's a certain point where there's a 7:27 train or something,
mm-hmm.
And then after that, there's nothing until 8:42.
Damn.
So I ran into that problem last week, and I don't want to run into that again, man. That was when I bought those Amiibos because I had time to spare anyway because I missed the other one because I was busy looking at that apartment and then there was no way I could get there.
Yeah.
So I was like, you know what? I'm passing by that area anyway again. So I went over to Nintendo World, then walked from there all the way back to Penn Station. So I got some good exercise in.
That's good. It
was also really hot. So.
It was the hottest day ever today.
Oh, well, today, yeah, I walked around a bit too. That was pretty hot.
Yeah.
Also in the subway, I don't know if you ever...
Yes, I have.
Like, have you been in a hot car?
Yes, I have.
That was bad.
That was really bad.
And I mean, I'm wearing pants and everything. Oh my God.
Oh, I know.
Wow. That had to be at least 110. And that's not even exaggerating. That's the sad part.
Yeah. It was like 90 today at one point outside.
And it's always hotter in the city.
Yep.
So that, and it's always hotter in the subway, and then to be in a hot car, no air conditioning,
in like pants and a shirt, and like
and packed with people. I was dripping from my forehead. My God.
You heard it here first, folks.
I felt like Frank. I don't know.
Exactly. I was waiting for that.
Yeah. I mean, did you see also, side note, obligatory hashtag of "Oh Petey, I'm sweating" or something?
Yes, I saw that.
That was pretty good.
Yeah, it was.
Anyway.
All right. We're starting to ramble a little bit. It's almost 1:30 at night at the time of recording.
It's 1:15 and 53 seconds. Okay.
I think it's a good time to end it off here. Don't you agree?
Yeah, we're long overdue.
Yeah. Again, we had a lot to talk about because we've been gone. We skipped another week, which we're sorry about that. Just timing wise, it's been really weird with us and work and recording time. And yeah.
I don't even know what happened. I feel like it's only been a week, but I don't know.
Well, here's the thing. Our last episode we recorded on a Tuesday.
Mm.
So by Friday, we didn't have anything to really talk about.
Yeah.
So then we waited another week. We didn't record on that Friday. And now it's Monday. So like it's like our last episode was July 9th, and now it's the 21st.
Yeah, it just kind of worked out weird. But hopefully you guys are sticking with us. Hopefully you'll actually watch this whole thing, or to some extent.
Yeah, we'll try to get on a better schedule. Probably we'll record again maybe Friday, Saturday, Sunday, sometime then, just to get back on a weekend schedule, because like during the week recording's kind of tough for you and me, so.
Yeah, I mean, I was already tired before we started recording this.
Yeah, so I feel
I'm going to regret this in the morning.
So am I. I can already feel myself like, all like, blech. All right.
Yep.
Well, let's end this off here. Thank you all for listening to the JK Podcast. As always, I've been Ken O'Connor.
I'm Josh Brandon.
Please make sure to like, favorite, subscribe, share this podcast with your friends, your family. Give us feedback. Tell us what you thought. Is there something you want us to watch or talk about or play? Let us know in the comments down below. And don't forget, we are on iTunes. Just search Ken O'Connor or the JK Podcast, either or, and you should be able to find us. We put all our episodes up there for easy on-the-go podcast listening.
Yep.
And yeah, until next time, guys. See ya. Have a good one. Peace.